Flashbang Smokes trying to look for as much information, try and get as much blind vision on FaZe as they can. Rain will spot the first man, shut down Get Right, but just as I say that, NiP will make their way all the way up towards Zed. Forest frags down Guardian. Olaf on just 21 points of health. They have mid control, they have control of highway. This is very, very good stuff so far from NiP.
Nico, though, the player on quad. A tough one for them to tackle. Peeking around, the Glock gonna spot him out. Forest tapping him down. A second as well on towards Carrigan, making it problematic. Forest comes back into the server on form. Triple kill for him.
Of which we still don't know much about. I know, but they don't know much about, so...
Now you're just teasing the chat. Inside jokes are just not cool. Exist and is Galil trying to see if he can deal with those players towards Squeaky. A-Main going to be under pressure as Nico. Head ripped off by the UMP of Get Right. Olafmeister playing back with the CZ, will secure a kill. Rain as well, doing just the same. Repeat from the Deagle. Not quite going to find it. Olafmeister trying. Third shot. Lucky? Nope. Bit of a struggle now. Oh, FaZe with advantage. At least they've got that going for them.
Ooh, good shot from Guardian. Shutting down Rez. There's a 4 versus 2 now. Deagle out. Carrigan here to support, and eventually Olaf will end up falling. Carrigan tapping away with the Deagle, spams it 1 HP. Will survive and leave it up to Forest alone for NiP. CT is on rotation, the backstabs are set, and Forest will tap down Carrigan. Look for Guardian as well, but Guardian's got a Deagle of his own right. Waiting for the peak, waiting for the pick. Forest also watching out the backstab, which is great because Rain is right there, but Rain also has a Mac 10, and he will shut down the whole show.
Patience from FaZe here. Allowing these pistols out on towards the A site. An interesting decision, but they don't have the bomb, so NiP actually can't really do too much with it. Nico just being careful not to risk his head getting blown off by a Deagle, but it still happens anyway. Rez, very, very nice shot. Draken then gonna pick it up, gets on top of the boost. Get Right, taking down Carrigan. More shots coming in. Draken putting Guardian to 78 HP. The boost up once again. Going for more. Guardian still standing. Repeat after repeat. Draken struggling. Then goes for roll off, but won't come through. Exist meanwhile. He'll land as he takes down Rain. The pushes still continue. It's biding time at this point for Get Right.
Oh.
Slips him from behind. Just like that, Exist finishes it off. Polar opposite almost. Very little to spend. $2,000 basically being the benchmark here. Nico gonna block the molly and actually pushes into a main. Does lead to a kill with the USP. Olaf putting working with the rifle as he takes down Draken. Exist, hungry for the trade, starts to find it. Nico is gonna be dead to rights, but more being done towards mid. This is the spotlight in the round now. FaZe using Olaf as that catalyst. Rain coming up through mid. His aggression in vent leads to another frag as he kills off Rez. Exist, last man standing. 1 rifle. The rest on that full eco. FaZe trying to make it work. Exist bringing it back somewhat, but the position of Olaf.
AWP shot of Forest rings out, but doesn't quite find anything. Rez actually going to see if they can cut them off as the squeaky door is open. He takes down Nico. Carrigan with a quick trade back on Get Right. So the 4 versus 3 favor to FaZe.
Rez going to play peekaboo with the door. Swings out of Squeaky. Pops in for a quick visit to Carrigan. Now goes over on towards Red to finish off Guardian as well. Olafmeister at least able to trade. Making it a 2 for 2. Rain under pressure and connector, but survives as he dominates Exist. Forest, 1 man up against 2. Coming in through B main. A lot of time for him to work with, and no real rush at this point because FaZe, all of their forces over on towards highway or car. Giving chance to Forest to plant for B main, a very open plant. He can go checkers, pretty much wherever at this point.
Wait a minute. FaZe think it's B. No, they think it's A. Eventually, Olaf will wrap back around as they realize Forest isn't on this site, and the Molotov, he's bought himself so much time. FaZe trying to make their way in. Olaf flashing his way through halls. Forest is the last man, 48 HP, holding back on a site, but so much time has been bought. He takes down 1, looking for Olaf, trying to spray on through. Ring of Rosies. Olaf will get the kill, but does he have enough time for this defuse? I don't think he does, but he's got a kit. Very close. Olaf will get it. Not much available here for NiP. FaZe are going to be playing this very disciplined. Rez does manage to force the issue on towards Nico, taking him out towards the forklift. That will be opening bit to the favor of NiP.
The A setup poised in action for NiP. And AWP looking Hawkeye through that cross smoke. Frag grenade to run deep, pushing Exist down to 50 HP. Forest casually just stutter stepping into Rain.
Draken, okay. Draken almost got that flick. He didn't quite see where Guardian was holding from. Get right will be able to find that kill, barely. And the spray is coming on through the T, trying to lock this thing out. It's only Olofmeister left for FaZe. As Molotov start raining on through smokes, flashbangs, and NiP go for a pretty big B hit. Rez and Forest, the first couple of players in, as he does get that opener on Guardian. Exist getting a trade. Olaf drops in, does take down Draken, but Forest is quick to deal with him. Looking for Kerrigan as well, but unable to finish the job with the spray. 2 versus 2 as the bomb gets planted for the corner. Kerrigan and Nico held up in mid. Got to find 2 players here for the NiPT side. And Rez is holding back in checkers, trying to cut off the player, making his way in from vent spots. Nico bursts a couple of times, sprays his way on through, but unable to connect the damage, unable to connect the headshot, and Kerrigan will punish Exist as a result. Rez does get a trade back, but now it's down to 1 versus 1. Needs a head, needs a spray, needs to catch off Nico, but Nico will catch off Rez.
The NiP still want to work towards the A site. That Molly doing wonders for Guardian, enabling him to find the quick trade. Nico a second as he opens up one towards Exist. Guardian peeks down in mid, takes down Draken. And there's really not much more NiP can do now. One last-ditch attempt to move out on towards that A site. But Guardian is just going to be curving these shots around, styling on his opponents, as Nico finishes it off.
It looks like a very quick hit coming in from NiP, but Nico's quick to shut it down, takes down Get Right. Rez does respond, but Guardian see where the AWP exists, catches him off guard, close range, just out of his field of vision. Turning it to a 4 versus 3, the bomb will go down. Good grenade from Kerrigan, doesn't quite land where he wanted it to, doesn't quite get the damage on towards the NiP side, but FaZe will go for a retake anyway. Very aggressive. Kerrigan will get shut down by Forest in a 2 versus 4 now. NiP are in full control. Red sprays down Rain, and Forest gets Olofmeister to close the scoreline out 8-7.
Boat coming down into mid, but they'll boost right over it, really, to try and get them to spot out on towards boost. They want the information at this point. As Forest pushed up by Guardian, Get Right hungry for more. Trade after trade, but Rain, it's all on you now, buddy. The P250 slamming them down as Get Right Exist crumble with the presence of Rain. Draken hungry, but whiff after whiff. Finally, 5 shots in.
Favourites of FaZe, they've got control of A. The bomb is down, and look at Guardian lining up Rez, looking for Draken. Last man, 52 on the site, and 2 more out towards quad to go ahead and push against. He will get the quick frag on the first man, stick the defuse, but Nico's right here. Guardian setting up a crossfire, even going in for the knife, the cheeky play as it is. Hoping to catch off one of these players. Guardian may just challenge him as well. Great shot from Guardian to shut down Draken. Opener from FaZe. A site is now thin. Only 2 players left, but Exist will try him right back, taking Rain out of the action. The bomb, meanwhile, will make his way on towards the B site, and the CTs are hearing this, calling a quick rotation as Rez gets traded out by Nico, and Kerrigan follows up on towards Forest. 2 versus 3 now. Retake for NiP. Bomb will go down. FaZe will lose Nico. And now NiP will wrap on through. Get Right gets Kerrigan as well. It's all Guardian. AWP to defend it from the backstab. No, he's not got time. Never mind. And just like that, a couple of key kills, NiP. It looks like A to be the hit. Smoke on the cross. Flashbangs. Draken is here on Shroud boost. Looking in for Nico, but Nico spots him out first. Shuts him down. And FaZe will start to roll their way onto the A site with kills all going to their favour. Guardian
Clearing out the B site. No one there for them to find. Get Right about to be backstabbed by Nico if timing works out, which it will. A swift headshot as Nico executes him.
Looking for a peek. Draken here needs to find a head of 1. 2 would be great. Molotov does push him out. He does get dinked down to 50 HP. As the flashbangs, the Molotovs, they ring on through. The T's make their way into the site. Guardian taking close range with the AWP, but Exist and Draken are going to take 2 kills back. Grain does get a trade with a 3 versus 3. But still, these CTs are holding a decent fight in hell. Forrest will take down Rain before getting traded back himself, and Get Right gets a kill. It's all Draken with the AWP, and he's locked the cross. Look at the position. This could still work for him if he can just take down Olofmeister right here on the corner. Spots him, shoulder peek. AWP shot into the flashbang. Flashbang's utility will come over into mid and FaZe. Well, NiP will be expecting FaZe to make their way on through. It's Forrest sprays the first man. Blind Guardian does get taken down as well. 2 crucial kills and a little bit of utility smartness from the NiP side will lock themselves down. 3 kills untraded. Guardian, Rain and Nico fall. It's up to Olaf and Kerrigan to try and pick up the pieces. Well, now just Kerrigan alone in a 1-on-5.
40 seconds left. FaZe, at least they've got one thing going against them, that's time, but they're basically out on the A site because they baited all the rotations.
Rain gets the opener though. Olaf also looking in for Get Right. Manages to get that kill in mid. Bomb goes down. Molotov trying to push the T-side players out of position, but In the end, it's all for naught for NiP. This is a 5-on-3 situation. This is very unlikely to win. Rez could pick off Olofmeister, and indeed he does, but that may be all they will find in this round as FaZe have once again shown their dominance, shown their prowess.
Rain, I think, just in close vent. Ready to drop down, but his timing is just too weak. Get right. Peeks on a round, deals with him. And that smoke suddenly becomes 10 times harder. Timing nearly being so fruitful, but at this point, just Get right being in that corner basically ends the round. Rez playing with him for the double peek. These Guardian, Nico, none the wiser. Olaf, all on you, buddy. 38 seconds or so. Forest watching B main like a hawk, sees the leg, starts to rattle on away, and he'll finish it off. NiP 12-13. Honestly, once that door opens, he's going to have a field day. If Draken does his job right as well, and they all play together as one cohesive unit on this A site, this defense should be crazy good. Exist already starting to show. Rain does tap down Forest, but Draken holding things down with the orb. One tapped out by Rain, though, who goes for a second. The molly will burn him out. Karrigan getting aggressive with the Galil. Still holds the advantage for FaZe. Bombs will be picked up, planted open. Does leave Karrigan alone for now, but at this point, Rez knows where he is. Tries to molly him into the peak. Karrigan takes it hook, line, and sinker, falling for the bait. Smoke now going to come on towards the bomb. Rez has himself a kit. Might just stick this, but no, not going to have any of it at all. Olofmeister making noise. The flash is going to be thrown, and Rez is going to get straight on it. At this point, he holds it down. He prays. And he's going to get away with it. NiP 13-13. Rez makes it work. Draken looking in towards A main with the AWP. Finds the first pick. Won't re-peek instead. Cautious of the door play. Retreats towards quad. Oh, actually stuck in MBK. That's a little bit rougher. Forest, though, facing wide. And I like this because it's before the cross smoke comes down. A rookie mistake from FaZe. Flash to be thrown. Draken left blind. Guardian nearly being pushed up by Get Right. But peeks up with the AWP. Let's find the kill. The B site nearly taken, but they've just not checked for Rez. Holding the cross from heaven. Defensive molly next to be thrown. 20 seconds on the clock. At this point, he could make a suicide run, and it wouldn't even matter. Forest, same for him. Sees the AWP, drops down, kills off Guardian. The bomb does get planted, but this round is over. NiP, map point. You can see it really working out for them. I mean, this is why, I think I'm surprised anyway, because NiP have struggled quite a lot up against FaZe. I mean, just the players, the form of FaZe has been a really hard thing for a lot of teams to crack. But this is very impressive from NiP, I think, on Cash. And yeah, sure, it's their map pick, so perhaps we should have expected a bit more because of it being the curveball and the veto. But at the end of the day, you didn't expect 15-13, and potentially for them to close it out now. There's already a few picks come through. Olaf taken down Get Right to make it a 3-for-3.
This may be an advantage. He spots out legs, sprays away, takes down Guardian, looking for Karrigan next. But Karrigan is able to get the trade, leaving it on Rez as the last man. Far back in tree, looking for a wallbanger. Forest flashing the heaven position, trying to get a jump on FaZe Clan, trying to force a mistake. The bomb will go down. A 2 versus 2 retake, but I think FaZe just have the edge. Rez on a single point of damage. Karrigan on 20 HP of his own. Smokes down, and NiP will take their time with this. They cannot afford to make a single mistake as Forest starts to peek in, starts to look in heaven. Olaf expecting players to be from mid, but no one in the vents. It's Karrigan to shut down a backstep on Rez. Forest goes dropping in, taking him out of the action. Olaf to Olofmeister. Right here, back in main. Bomb planted and is ticking away. The fuse kit. Forest to stick it now. He's got no time. Olaf will peek in and get the final kill to bring it to 15-14.
FaZe making me think from this setup here, they might just wait for the smoke to fold. And then just throw a simple pop flash cross smoke and just take the contact. Nico already with that kill. That's exactly the play. They're just going to walk out. Olaf close to exist, but the trade is still strong. Karrigan holding for those rotators now in mid. Trying to be that lurker here. And this may work out perfectly. Rez going to walk right into his arms. But Karrigan loses the duel.
Guardian chimes right back, taking Get Right out of the action. It's a 2 versus 3. NiP a man disadvantage, and Rez is on 6 HP if Forest falls, and it's going to be all over. And FaZe will bring us to OT. Bombs ticking, time's ticking away. The fuse kit's in play, and Nico surely must have heard that step from Forest. Never mind, Forest all crossing it, shut down for it. Guardian with the final AWP shot to shut down Rez and bring us to overtime. 15-15. AWP is out for both sides, single ops up, but Rain will be the first man in with the AK, and Nico connecting sprays on 2 individual players. Draken and Rez are down. NiP already have to a retake in this bomb plant coming in from FaZe. Get Right will get aggressive, but Nico will shut him out all the same. Forrest and Exist, last two alive. Carrigan does get caught off guard, but a 4 versus 2 retake. Well in advantage of FaZe. NiP getting shut down in the effective fashion that FaZe know how. Aggression, pure and true. They're 16th on the board.
This scalp may have just been spotted. The barrel almost certainly has. He knows that Draken's there. Rain taps him down, dismissing him. Now hungry for more. Smoke going towards the tip of highway. Nico taking down Rez. This B-site actually a better target at this point, but it doesn't matter because Guardian with brute force takes down Forest. Rotate coming in from Get Right, but these pistols are struggling. Rain walks through. The patch is perfect. Just like that FaZe, they basically have the round. There really is nothing more to it.
Needs to work now. First spot, can't get the flick on Nico as he shuts him down. Exist will smoke the cross, flashbang his teammates in as they make their way in from Squeaky, but Carrigan's got the cross locked and Nico is still watching. He's still back here on the site itself as Carrigan gets yet another frag. In Forklift, a 2-on-5. Bomb dropped, Rez and Get Right, the last two left alive here for NiP. I don't want to say it's over, but Flakes, I believe this one may be over.
You don't want to say it, but you just said it. Really is what it is, isn't it? Says it all. Minute on the clock. NiP trying to bring it back. They're never going to give up. They'd be lying to themselves if they didn't think this was a tough round. Get Right, at least make it a little bit easier now as he takes down Carrigan. That bomb stuck in such an awkward position. Nico will face out, but he hits hit shot with the AWP as well.